Meet the Hedgehog. Despite what its name might indicate, the hedgehog is neither hedge nor hog. It is, in fact, a member of the mammalian subfamily Erinacinae, in the order Eulipotyphla, related to moles and shrews, and shares the insect-eating habits of its cousins while managing to score higher in the good looks department than either of them. But hedgehogs are capable of much more than simply snacking on the odd bug or worm or looking cute. If they could talk, they'd be the first to tell you. "I'm a complex, sophisticated organism," they'd say. "I contain multitudes." But alas, the hedgehog was not blessed with the gift of speech, and so it has fallen to us to uncover the myriad ways of life of these humble creatures. Among the most unique behaviors of the noble hedgehog is its tendency to self-anoint. Hedgehogs have a keen nose and a highly developed sense of smell, much like that of the common puppy dog. And when one encounters a scent or taste that it finds particularly interesting or strong, it may start licking or chewing on it, working its saliva into a lather as it does so. These scents include substances recognized by modern science as being yucky and hella gross, such as turpentine, tobacco, and even the bodily excretions of other animals. As its saliva mixes with the scent, the hedgehog will contort its body into various positions to spread the froth over its quills, adopting the scent for its own. Self-anointing is a drawn-out, leisurely process that can last for several minutes, with the hedgehog thoroughly coating its quills in a new scent before going on its merry way. This, of course, raises the question, why? Why does the hoggo-hedge behave in such a fashion? To what end does it perfume itself with the scent of floor varnish or cat urine? Surely this sets a bad example for the other members of its order, to say nothing of the children. Yet research into the self-anointing of hedgehogs has provided a few possible explanations for this odd practice. The most widely accepted of these is that self-anointing confers some measure of protection from predators. Hedgehogs, for all of their rustic charm and whimsy, are exceedingly small. Studies have shown that all hedgehogs suffer from a condition commonly referred to as being itty baby. This is not helped by the fact that hedgehogs are delicious to a wide variety of meat-eating beasts, including human beings. And while hedgehogs may be SOL when it comes to thwarting the machinations of man, they have evolved several defense mechanisms to avoid predation from animals with fewer sets of thumbs. Its quills, for example, are modified hairs that end in sharp points to deter the paws, claws, and jaws of a would-be hobgobbler. And hedgehogs can stand their quills up on end and even make like a sphere or bouncy ball to increase the efficacy of their spiny shield. By covering its quills in nastiness, the hedgehog may be masking its own scent from a predator, or even seasoning itself with its own scented spittle froth to make it less delicious. After all, who'd want to eat a detergent-flavored hedgehog? Another theory is that self-anointing may serve as a means of olfactory communication, a sort of smellular phone, if you will. Some researchers speculate that hedgehogs may use self-anointing to exchange information about nearby sources of food, or even potential dangers to other members of their species. It's even possible that self-anointing serves both of these functions, with hedgehogs using the same olfactory signals to communicate with the hog homies, and discourage or ward off the hog haters. And why wouldn't they? It's not easy being a hedgehog. Having an adorable face or a successful video game franchise can only get you so far. When you're shaped like a falafel and almost as tasty, you have to innovate to survive. And if slathering yourself with the foulest, most pungent thing you can think of keeps you and your friends from being someone else's supper, then so be it. And there you have it, the bizarre yet fascinating ritual of hedgehog self-anointing. While we may never fully understand them, these magnificent creatures remain near and dear to our hearts, and continue to astound and puzzle us with their curious customs, reminding us of our place in nature and of the wonders yet to be discovered in the animal kingdom, however slimy or smelly they may be.